Hello again and welcome back to the channel. So this is another update. And it's not on Croatia. Okay. So when I went to see my dad the other day in the hospital with my mum and brother, I mentioned to him that I've now got my boarding passes and I've checked in for Dubrovnik. And he basically said, oh, take it, that's it now then until you go on the cruise. And my mum and brother kind of agreed, as if to say, don't do any more travel blogs. Now, of course, I've decided, and it's not being naughty or anything or being rebellious, but I've decided I am actually going to do another travel blog in June, okay? But it will just be during my days off work, so I don't have to book holiday off, okay? Because I can go during my days off. And you've probably got an idea where it's going to be, okay? I've only got to mention Madge and Matteo, and you think, oh, it's Benidorm, right? The series. Yeah, well, it will be Benidorm, okay? Now, there's a reason I want to do another Benidorm series, okay? And it's because I want to go and visit the zoos at Benidorm. Now, there are two of them, if you don't already know. There's Mundomar Animal World at Benidorm itself, and it's down the Levante side of Benidorm. And the other one is Terra Natura, because next door is Terra Mythica, which is a theme park, right? I'm not interested in that, because when you go to Mundomar, there's a water place next door. I'm not interested in that either. I just want to go to the two zoos that are at Benidorm. So that's Terra Natura and Mundomar. They're the two zoos I want to go to. Now, I've been to both of them before, but I have not done a YouTube series there, okay? So, and June, the weather's going to be getting pretty warm, right? I've already looked on Jet2 what the weather's like in June, and it can be pushing 27 degrees, which is pretty warm, isn't it? It's basically summer. June, July, August is summer, right? So it will be scorchio, as they would say in Spanish, right? It'll be mediocrely hot, okay? But that's okay. That doesn't affect me in one way at all, in one bit at all, because I always dress for the weather. So I make sure I've got a sun hat on, sunglasses, plenty of sun cream. I wear shorts and t-shirt. So I do dress for the weather, okay? And even though it'll only be 3 nights, I know the sun will get me, like it will when I go to Dubrovnik. It will do. But like I've said, I plan to go over to Benidorm and do a zoo series specifically, right? So the plan is this, okay? I haven't specified the date I'm going to go and do it, right? I'm trying to see if I can get a decent flight from East Midlands, but at the moment, Manchester is looking the more possible one. And I can go and stay in the Ibis Hotel where I stayed when I went to Prague back in December, okay? And park on the multi-storey 2 West, where I can go straight into the terminal normally for Jet2. But I'm quite happy to park there and go to the hotel like I did in December, but also to go from work straight to the airport, not stop off at the services on the way and eat something, but still take a sandwich, obviously, to eat in the hotel room and for breakfast, like I did for Prague, but I won't stop off at the services. I'll just drive straight up the motorway to the airport from work. Okay, so I'm going to work a bit earlier on the Monday evening, something like 4:30, do till 9:30, get changed when I've logged out, and then go and drive straight to the airport, do a video when I go outside, and then drive to the airport straight away, right? If the traffic's really bad, then I will just head up the A34, go straight to the car park up and do a video, walk to the hotel, check into the hotel, and then do a video in the room, have a shower, have something to eat, and then get some sleep, okay? And then get up around 5 o'clock, something like that, because the flight was looking around 7:30, 8:15 from Manchester Terminal 2 with Jet2, okay? So I'd have to get over to the terminal about 5 in the morning anyway, so I'd have to be up around 4:30. And I'll just have my breakfast sandwich, have a cup of tea, and then drop the key off and head straight to the terminal and go off to Alicante on the flight, right? So the plan would be to basically get to Benidorm around lunchtime, after going through the airport in Alicante and the transfer, have a shower in the room, get changed, and then get a taxi to Terra Natura, okay? Because apparently the zoo is open till 7 p.m. during June. So if I got to the zoo at 2 o'clock, I would pay the discounted fee to get in because it's an afternoon arrival. So I think from 2 o'clock, the price drops dramatically from what it would be if you went in the morning. It's something like €25, okay? So, and it would still give me a good 5 hours to look around the animals, to look around the reptiles and the camels and the elephants that are there. I've been to the zoo before. It's fantastic. Honestly, it is an absolute fantastic zoo to go to. And I know parts of that was filmed in the Benidorm series, was filmed up there, and Mundomar was filmed as well in the Benidorm series. So they both feature in the series, okay? But honestly, it is fantastic. And you can get to watch a bird show there as well. Tropical birds flying around. It's brilliant. And also at Mundomar, you can watch the dolphin show, the sea lion show, and the birds again, right? But the shows there are fantastic, honestly. They're worth watching, believe me. So again, I'll be doing live streams and video footage up there. So that's the reason I want to do the series. So I go on the Tuesday afternoon to Terra Natura Zoo and have the afternoon up there. Go in the taxi, get the hotel to book me a taxi, or just get a taxi from outside, pay the fee, and go up to the zoo, have 5 hours up there, have something to eat up there as well, get the taxi back, and then go to the hotel for dinner, and then go out in the evening up to Tapas Alley, the balcony, etc., Sherry's Bar, have some tapas and sangria up there, and then on Wednesday, walk down the Levante side and go to Mundomar, or I could get the taxi down to Mundomar, have half a day in there, and then walk down to Benidorm, down to Greg's, go down to Mateo's Bar, past the Sol Pelicanos and Morgan's Tavern, do some video footage down there, go and have a beer in Mateo's Bar. If Darren's there, great. If any of the Benidorm cast walk in, great, that's fine. I can have some photos with them. If not, I'll just do video footage, a live stream, sit and have a beer, and then head back along the Levante Beach promenade up to the old town, go onto the balcony again, and maybe drop down into Tapas Alley or down to the Dove Park, head back to the hotel, have something to eat, and then do an evening stroll up on the balcony again, because it's fantastic down the old town. It's a lot better than the Levante side, a lot more quieter. And then on the Thursday, just basically chill around the old town, go and have a look in that park where the amphitheatre was used in the Benidorm series as well, which I pointed out in the last video in November when I was there, because the hotel is literally right by the park anyway, and the old town is down the road, so it's dead easy to get to it, and the drop-off is very easy as well. It's just up the road from the plaza where I stayed in November, so it's very easy to get to. So that would be the plan. And then obviously Friday, come back home, fly back to Manchester, and then head from Manchester straight back to work, and then come home after work. So that would be the plan. So in June, I am planning to do another Benidorm series, where I'm going to go and visit the zoos in Benidorm, which will be Mundomar and Terra Natura. That's the plan. I can pre-book the tickets online, but again, things could alter massively when I go out there. So I don't mind paying on the gate, to be honest. But I want to go and do 2 zoos in Benidorm and do 3 nights in Benidorm so I can do this, okay? So go on the Tuesday afternoon to Terra Natura, and then on the Wednesday go to Mundomar, or I could do it the other way round, okay? Mundomar shuts at 6 in the evening. So if I got down to Mundomar on the afternoon of Tuesday, it would only give me 4 hours, which actually would probably be more than enough time. Because it doesn't matter what order I do it in, I'm going to go and visit the zoos anyway. So it'd probably be all right, actually, to go and do Mundomar on the Tuesday afternoon. So it's open till 6. So if I got to the hotel around 1 o'clock, it'd give me time to get into the room, get checked in, get into the room, have a quick shower, because it doesn't take me long to have a shower. Okay, I'd have a quick shower, do a video, get changed into my shorts, make sure I've got my sun cream on, go down to reception and get them to book me a taxi to take me down to Mundomar, okay? And then I'd go down there and then I'd have the afternoon down there, because again, you get a discounted fee to go in for the afternoon, because I've looked on the website. So on both websites, you get like a discounted entry fee because you're going in the afternoon. So it would get me in there in time to watch the sea lions, the parrots and the dolphins, right? Because I know one of the shows I think is 3 o'clock. Then there's another show at 4:15, and then the other show is 5:15. So I could watch all 3 of them in that afternoon. So I'd just need the 4 hours, which would be perfect. And then I'd be better off having the full day at the Terra Natura, because there's a lot more to see. Okay, it's bigger. and it'd be more worth the taxi fare and the fee to go in, okay? So I might do that. But either way, there will be a 2 zoo series from Benidorm coming in June. So that's the plan that I've got for June, okay? I haven't got the date of when I'm going to do it. I've got a rough idea when I'm going to do it, okay? It'll be a few weeks after Dubrovnik. But I will definitely be doing another travel blog during June, going over to Benidorm, staying as close to the old town as I can, and then going and doing these 2 zoos, Mundomar and Terra Natura, because they are fantastic places to visit. Mundomar is brilliant, like I've said. There's other animals in there as well, like meerkats, and there's an armadillo in there, and other animals in there as well. But there's a lot of sea lions, dolphins and parrots, and the shows that they put on in there are fantastic, honestly. And you get a good view of Benidorm from the top of there as well. So, and I could always go from there down to Benidorm's answer to Greg's, and then head to Matteo's bar, have a beer, and then head down to the old town and go to the hotel for dinner. That's basically what I would do on the Tuesday. And then on the Wednesday, after breakfast, get a taxi from the hotel and go and have a full day in Terra Natura. It's open till 7, so I get all day up there, which will give me stacks of hours to see all the animals and do loads of footage, right? And watch a couple of the shows that are up there as well, okay? So I'd do all that, and then I would head back to the hotel, have some dinner, and then spend the evening in the old town, and then on Thursday just spend the day in the old town, okay? So either way, that would be my plan, and then Friday fly back and go back to work. So that would be my series, but I want to do it because I want to go and visit these zoos. So stay tuned to the channel for any more updates. But I thought I would just share this with you because that's my plan for June, as well as possibly get over to Chester Zoo as well to go and see this African savannah. So there's going to be plenty of videos coming in the next couple of months. So please stay tuned to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel at Carlsworth25, and I will leave all the details at the end of the video as well. But thank you for watching, and I thought I'd share this update with you. So thank you and good evening.